Hey everybody, welcome to What's Up with Austin. We're going to have some fun tonight. We're still in season 1 and we are on episode 11 and we're going to have some fun tonight. So if you will, ladies and gentlemen, right now, for those of you who are watching right this second, please make sure to like, comment, and share this video all across social media. We want to get as many people on tonight and watch because we're going to have some fun. These three guys that I have on the show tonight, you guys are going to love them. You're going to love them, and you're going to have a lot of fun with them. So make sure you like, comment, let me know where you're watching from. I'd love to see who is watching tonight and share all across social media. If you will, I greatly appreciate that very much. And if you're watching on Facebook tonight, please go ahead and like the Austin Irby Entertainer like page. If you haven't already, I greatly appreciate that very much. Follow me on Instagram. If you guys are on Instagram, I know just about everybody in the entire world's on Instagram. So please follow me on that as well. And if you will, please subscribe to the What's Up with Austin YouTube channel. If you're watching on YouTube tonight and you haven't subscribed, please do so and ring that bell to get notified on every upcoming episode or video that is posted on the What's Up with Austin YouTube channel. Greatly appreciate that very much. Also, if you'd love to send a donation to the show tonight, you can via PayPal at AIElvisLife1@gmail.com, or you can just simply click the link in the contributions segment right there under the description in the video. It says contributions. It has a link. Click on that and you can send it straight to that, because as you all know, these little gadgets that are on the screen, they're not free, but anything you guys give kindly is greatly appreciated if you'd like to. It's not mandatory, but if you'd like to. So welcome to the show. We're going to have some fun tonight. And before we kick into everything, let's go ahead and check out some of these comments. Let's do that. Let's take the banner off the screen, check out some comments, see who we have tuning in. Let's check. All right. We got Sharon from Australia. Thank you so much for tuning in. We have Pam watching from Alabama. Thank you so much. Melissa Wisham, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Let's see. We got Madonna Wheeler. Let's see. She says hi to my girlfriend. My girlfriend's watching. There we go. Hi. And then of course there she is. Howdy. So howdy. Anyway, then we got Candace Lyles watching from Conway, Arkansas. Miss Wanda Bagwell, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Let's see. Betty Harrison, how are you? Diane Wicks, always good to see you on the show. Awesome. I can't wait to the Christmas show either. It's going to be awesome. Kathy Welsh, hello to you. I hope you're doing well. Manika Falls, how are you? Man, we got a bunch of comments on here. Let's get to as many as we can. We got Bonnie. Thank you so much for tuning in. Barb from Canada as well. Thank you. Thank you, Madonna. Thank you, Wheeler. Thank you so much for your comment. Heitor is watching from Brazil. What's happening, Heitor? Hope you're doing well. Jonathan Rader, what's up, my brother? I hope you're doing good. Oh, man, we got some more on here. Let's check some more of these. We got Diane watching from Orlando. My good buddy Danny Sterling's watching. What's happening, my friend? I hope you're doing well. We got Connie from Georgia. Thank you so much for tuning in. Sandra from Tifton, Georgia. We got some Georgia folks on here now. I like that. That's cool. Who else we got tuning in? Diane is here. Thank you so much. Oh, we got trouble watching. Oh, man. Jacob Roman, what's happening, my brother? What is up? I hope you're doing well. Sandra Poole, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Let's see who else. Man, we got a bunch. Let's check just a few more, and then we're going to kick into this. I'm trying to get to as many people as I can. We got Peggy watching from Arkansas. We got Nancy from West Virginia. Oh, my gosh. We got a bunch of folks on here. Thank you, guys. Oh, hey, Tracy from PA. What's up? I hope you're doing well. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Continue to comment. Let me know where you guys are watching from. I always love going back and checking and seeing who all watched the show. Here's my good friend Steve. What's happening, Steve? I hope you're doing well. All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Oh, you guys like the beard. Thank you. You know, it's No Shave November. So I thought, hey, you know what? I'm off this week. Why? Well, not this. Well, the week I have a concert Sunday. So this is coming off Saturday. But I was like, why not let it grow? I can grow a beard within 3 days. No joke. It's literally the truth. It's scary. I'm just saying it's crazy. But anyway, so I was like, No Shave November. I got to take a little part of it. You know, I got to be a part of it just a little bit. So for the small amount of time that I can. So there we go. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right, it's come time to show with What's Up with Austin, man. Really, been working a lot, booking a lot of shows. Hopefully I'm coming to somebody's neck of the woods that's watching this next year. I got a bunch of shows booked. They're continuing to pile up. So I am blessed and honored in that. So hopefully I will see you guys somewhere really soon. And hopefully next year. So hopefully I'll be coming to a city near you next year. Got a lot of awesome, exciting things in the works that hopefully I'll be able to release to you guys really, really soon. So stay tuned and keep an eye out for that. Because you guys definitely don't want to miss it. All right, let's kick into this really quick. Let's talk about some upcoming events that I have going on. November the 21st, which is this Sunday, myself, my good buddy Dwight Bozeman, will be doing a gospel concert at Woodlawn United Methodist Church in Elberton, Georgia. So all my Georgia friends that are watching tonight, if this isn't far from you, come on down and see us. We're going to have a great time worshiping the Lord through song. And concerts at 6:30. Dinner will be at 5:30, and that is by reservation only. And the bad part is I don't know how you're supposed to make a reservation. So I guess if you Google the church, you'll be able to find out, I guess. I'm not sure. But come see Dwight and I this Sunday in Elberton, Georgia. We'd love to see you guys there. Next on the agenda, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, one of my favorite places to perform at. Not only that, to also visit for vacation. But we are going to be there. I will be with an amazing lineup of entertainers on December the 10th at 7 p.m. Myself, Michael Chambliss, Matt Cordell, and Riley Jenkins will be there at the Grand Majestic Theater right there on the Parkway. You can get your tickets right now at thegrandmajestic.com. Let me rephrase that. And or you can go type them in on Google and get their phone number and give them a call and get your tickets for that. To my knowledge, they are selling super, super fast. So get your tickets before it is too late. We want you guys to come see us. All right, that same weekend, my production show, Rockin' the Night Away Christmas Edition, is going to be officially back in my hometown on the 11th of December at 7:30 p.m. The entire cast is back together. So happy to have my good buddy Nick Murphy back on board with us. So we're going to have some fun. Myself, Dwight, Callista, Nick. If you love a variety show, this is one you don't want to miss. And you love Christmas music, you're going to get a full variety of Christmas. Trust me. Doors open at 7 p.m. Tickets are $20 in advance and $25 at the door. So if you go right now or tomorrow or whenever you want to before the show and you visit that website that's on the screen for you guys, austinrbeentertainment.com, click on the ticket tab and you purchase your tickets, you're going to save $5. So you will get them for only $20. So go and get your tickets in advance and save that $5. Hey, money don't grow on trees no more, folks. Save that $5 and get your tickets for $20 and come see us there in Honey Path. Also, this is a Toys for Tots event as well. I always love doing something for Toys for Tots to give back to the community here. So if you will, I ask that you please bring an unwrapped toy for a boy or girl and leave it in the bin there at the door as you enter the auditorium. We'd greatly appreciate that very, very much. That next Saturday, the same show is going to be in Social Circle, Georgia. So all my Georgia folks that are watching tonight, if you want to come and see this amazing show, you can come see us in Social Circle, Georgia at the Social Circle Theater. All my guests that are watching right now, if you can hear me, I want you guys to try to say that 10 times fast. Social Circle Theater, Social Circle, Georgia. That is a tongue twister if I've never heard one before. Just going to say. So come see us there, December 18th, 7:30 p.m. Again, tickets are $20 advance, $25 at the door. Again, like I said, if you go to that famous website, austinrbeentertainment.com, and you click on the ticket tab, you're going to save $5 on your ticket. So get your tickets in advance. Also, there's going to be a pre-show. So doors will open at 6, pre-shows at 6:30, and it is going to be with the Social Circle Theater kids. So it is a group of kids that's going to be singing Christmas carols, going to be dancing. It's going to be awesome. So you don't want to miss that as well. So get your tickets and come see me in Social Circle, Georgia. Last but not the least, we have the Austin Every Fan Retreat. That is coming up very quickly, quicker than what I anticipated. So I got to get to work. But anyway, March the 17th through the 20th, 2022, the Austin Irby Fan Retreat, second annual. You guys don't want to miss it. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be at the Holiday Inn Express and Suites in Pigeon Forge / Sevierville. It's right in the middle of Pigeon Forge and Sevierville, so that's why it's listed that way. It's right off the Parkway. It's not that far from the Parkway, right off from there. And all the events are held at that one location, and you don't want to miss it. It's going to be myself, David Lee, Travis Powell, Michael Chambliss, Riley Jenkins, Jacob Roman, Matt Cordell, and Samantha Chambliss. So you guys don't want to miss it. You guys really need to get your packages and come see us. Our VIPs are sold out, but that's okay. We still have general admission available. It's $140 per person. You can get more information if you visit austinrbeentertainment.com and click on the Fan Retreat tab, and all the information you need is right there. How to book your hotel, how to get your package, and the difference between the VIP and general. There's not much difference. So I encourage you to get your tickets and come to the Austin Every Fan Retreat. You guys don't want to miss it. It is going to be spectacular, and I'm excited to do it again. I'm super excited. All right, let's go back and check some more of these comments. I see them popping up quite a bit on my side. I have my phone here, but the comments are not showing tonight. I don't know why. So I'm having to go back and forth. Let's see if we got any new folks tuning in. Let's see who else. Oh man, let's see. We're bringing kids. Awesome, Heather. Great. Glad you guys are coming to Pigeon Forge. It's going to be awesome. Oh, Diane, you ordered the calendar. Great. It's for a great cause. It really is. Thank you for that. I don't know if you guys saw. I'm glad she mentioned that. I posted a post on Facebook about a calendar, and it's for like a raising money for an animal shelter. it kind of Jeff Lewis and them, when we were there at the festival in Helen, we were all of us were asked to do this for him and everybody there. So it's awesome. So all of our pictures are in this calendar that was in Helen, Georgia, with Honey Bun, who is like all of our pet, to be honest. She's all of our pet. But she is Beth with the BVDs. If you guys know who that is that's watching, it's her baby. So I was awesome being able to do that. So the calendar is really cool. You can check it out on my Facebook page. All right, let's see. Amberia, hello. Marilyn, hello. Jackie Parker, Brenda West, thank you guys. Barbara Jones, thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I know you've heard me blabber enough, but we got one more thing to do, and then we're going to bring our first guest on here. But before we do, it's birthday time. So we got to announce some birthdays. So this week's What's Up with Austin birthdays, we have Marie Larry. Happy birthday to her. I have known Marie for quite some time. She comes a lot on my shows. So happy birthday to her. Hope she had a fantastic day. This week's famous birthdays. Here we go. Are you ready? Actor Owen Wilson, his birthday is today. Singer Billy Currington's birthday is this week. And one of my favorites, Josh Turner, country music star, his birthday is this week as well. So happy birthday to all of them, and happy birthday to Marie. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have talked enough here. I know you guys are wanting to see my guests that are on the show tonight. I know you guys are excited. So without further ado, we're going to get my first guest on the show. We've met briefly at the Tupelo Elvis Festival. I think it was back in 2019. He can correct me if I'm wrong, but it was back then. And listen, I was literally, no joke, this is the truth, before I bring him on, and we'll touch base on this again. But I was sitting up in the stands, and this was the finals of the contest, and here comes this guy walking out, and I believe he was singing The Wonder of You, if I'm right. And I believe Cassidy was with me. I looked at her and I said, well, if he would have been in the contest, he'd have won the whole doggone thing. And I was just amazed. I was amazed at what I was hearing. And then when I found out his age, I was just like, holy smoke, we're all doomed. But anyway, he's a great singer, great Elvis tribute artist. And like I said, we don't know each other too much, but we do know from our past crossing there. And I'm excited to have him on the show. And I'm going to get to know him tonight, just like you guys are. So without further ado, and he's probably going to correct me because I have been trying to pronounce his last name, and I'm probably fixing to screw it up, but we're going to try it anyway. Gino Mercuri. Is that right? Am I doing it wrong? I did it wrong. He's laughing. I did it wrong. Did I do it wrong? He's laughing. I must have did it wrong. I've been calling him Mercury, so I don't know. I mean, he'll correct me when he gets on here. All right, let's get him on the screen. All right, Gino, what's up, man?
Hey, what's going on?
Okay, pronounce it for me. Pronounce it last.
Mercuri. Mercury was closer.
Mercury was closer. I don't know what the heck I said. Whatever. Mercuri. Is that it? Is that close?
Kinda.
Gee. I'm just gonna call you Gino. Just
That's
Gino.
good.
Proceed with Gino. Oh man, it's like I was telling you earlier. For those of you who are watching right now, you guys know Nevin from Colorado that I had on the show, dude. I had a hard time pronouncing his last name, but I finally got it after like 3 weeks. Castaneda. That's a rough one too, I'll tell you. Well, man, look, I'm excited to have you on the show, and we're going to get right into this and let these folks get to know a little more about you. How does that sound?
Good. Okay.
All right, man. First question, you probably know what's coming here. How did you get into Elvis, and what made you want to become an Elvis tribute artist? What's the story?
How did I get into Elvis? Well, my grandpa, he was a drummer for a band called the Poets from my area. And so growing up, I always listened to oldies like Beach Boys, Beatles, things like that. And when I heard Elvis, I don't know, kind of clicked. I thought he was like, I guess the greatest thing I've ever heard, pretty much.
Yeah.
I'd always been singing, not really seriously, but I've always really been singing up to that point. So I started singing Elvis more and more, and eventually kind of, I guess, snowballed into this.
Nice, man. Well, there ain't nothing wrong with that. The Elvis world is a lot of fun, ain't it right?
Yeah.
So, next question here. Where was your first performance as an Elvis tribute artist? Do you remember?
Yeah, I think it was called the Highlands. It was like in a retirement home or something. But
Gotcha.
yeah, it was in like 2000, I don't know, maybe like 5 years ago. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I remember it.
Cool. So how old were you when you first did your first show?
12 or 13.
12 or 13. And now you are
17.
17. Jeez, I feel like an old man. That's horrible. Oh man. So who was the first Elvis tribute artist that you actually saw perform, whether it was live or on video, or
Sean
did
Clush.
they? Sean Clush. So did he give you
Hmm.
some type of inspiration from watching him? I'm
Yeah,
assuming.
definitely. He lives like 30 minutes from me, so we went and saw him in person.
Nice, dude. Nice. That is cool. Yeah, Sean's a great role model and great to watch and everything. And that's awesome, dude. So what I was touching base on a while ago about Tupelo. So what was it 2019? Am I right?
Yeah, it was 2019.
2019. So 2019, you won the youth competition there. Now, was that your first contest?
Yeah, it was my first ever contest.
What was that experience like for you, being in Tupelo, of course, and then winning?
Yeah, that was pretty wild, especially winning. I did not expect that at all. That was crazy. Also being down in Tupelo, it was my first time down there doing the tour and all that. But yeah, that was a ton of fun and a huge surprise. Really proud of that.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So it's like no joke, dude. I was sitting up in the stands back toward in the very back, and I think it was it the night of the finals when you came out and sang the Wonder You? Was that right?
Maybe I don't remember.
Maybe I can't remember. I can't remember either, but I think I'm right. And you just come walking out, and I'm just like, the first thing out of my mouth, and I'll text my girlfriend now and let her tell you. But I looked at her and I go, dang, if he was in this contest, we'd have all been doomed. That's exactly what I said. No joke. I mean, the voice and the power that I heard come out of you, I'm thinking, the kid sounds like Elvis. That's the first thing I assumed. I was like, he sounds like Elvis, which is a good thing. That's not a bad thing, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, he's gonna be big time one day. I was like, I just feel it. So I was in shock when I found how old you was, and then I heard that come out. I was just like speechless. But you're very good, man. You got a great
Thank
voice,
you.
and I hope that you continue to do this for as long as you want to. But I hope that your career grows and gets really big, and you're going to be a Sean Clush one day. That's what I think. The way you sound. So, um, I congratulations on everything that you're doing. So,
Thank you.
as far as shows and stuff, man, you got anything coming up pretty soon, or something you share with the viewers?
Nothing huge. Nothing huge coming up. Just been doing regular shows from my hometown with a band called the Longo Brothers that I play with, but nothing spectacular plans now.
Gotcha. Okay. So, out of all the places, I know you've probably performed in many places as an Elvis tribute artist, but in particular, is there a country specifically where you would like to go and perform as an Elvis tribute artist?
No, I like America.
You like America? I
I
got you,
do like
dude.
America.
There ain't nothing wrong with that, dude. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Um, so you actually you started singing Elvis at, you said, like 12 or 13, was that right?
Yeah.
So you really found out like what the Elvis world was like, I guess, when you came to Tupelo. Is that
Right. That was really my first experience
that was really your first
in the
experience?
community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for you, I mean, 1920, it's only been like 2 years, but if you can think about it for a minute, what has surprised you most about being in the ETA world and seeing other guys that do what you do? What has surprised you the most? Anything specifically?
What has surprised me the most? Probably like the relationship between all the guys has surprised me the
Yeah.
most. Like, it's really close knit. It's a tight relationship. It's like it's a fantastic relationship actually. Every time I go down to Memphis, you see the same people, you talk to the same people, you hang out with them, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's true. Speaking of Memphis, how many times have you been to Graceland?
Um, 4 maybe.
4 times. People, I don't know if you've ever got this question, but I know I have. And I officially got introduced to the Elvis world in like 2011. I started doing professionally in 2012. So some of the older guys, they're like, oh, you're an old man now because you've been a part of it a long time. And I'm like, but people always ask, when you go to Memphis for Elvis Week, what is it that's so special about attending Elvis Week and being there at Memphis during that part of, that time, and, in August and all that? What is it? What's so special about it? What can you say about it?
Well, it's special being down there, especially during Elvis week, because that's what everybody's there for during that week. That's what all these people come down for. So it's just nice to be a part of it and be part of that such a huge event that everybody's always so excited for.
That's true, man. That's true. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just put a little thing down here, a tab down here at the bottom of the screen. Go and ask him to be friends on Facebook. That is what you need to type in on Facebook to find him. Ask him to be friends, and hopefully see him somewhere down the road sometime soon. So you, like you said, you've been doing this since you were like 12 or 13. So this is probably a difficult question. I've asked other guys this, and it's took them a few minutes to decide. But in your mind right now, if you could think about, tell me about one of your favorite performances that you have done, and what's the reason why it would be your favorite?
My favorite performance I've ever done was the one that, I mean, it wasn't really like a big show or anything, but the in Memphis on the big stage. And at the night of the finals, I guess, I think it was. But, it wasn't like a show or a planned show or anything, but that was definitely my favorite performance I've ever done. It was like exhilarating. It was my first time being on a huge stage like that with all those people.
Yeah.
That was really exciting.
Yeah, man. The adrenaline that you get from walking on that stage and knowing in your mind that Graceland is literally like in your reach from where you are, man. It is. I know exactly what you're talking about. So going further, with your career, is your plan to get into the ultimate and try to have a chance of winning it? Do you have any plans of doing that?
I mean, it would be nice if it happened. Right now I'm focusing a lot on school. I got accepted to college, so I'm going to college next year. I'd like to go to law school for corporate law eventually, but
nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Smart man. School first. Smart man. That is not many people would say that. So I'm proud of you for that, man. That's a great thing. Well, I got one final question for you here, and I always like to throw a crazy question in. Okay, I always like to give you guys one crazy question. So I know that your physical answer would probably be Elvis, but we're gonna say besides Elvis. Okay, if you could open a show for any big time artist, who would it be and why?
Probably the Beatles, I'd say, because I'd say that maybe the Beatles, maybe Elvis are the most influential band to ever exist, and the Beatles are for sure my second favorite band. That would be awesome to open for the Beatles and get to meet them, and yeah, that would be fantastic. But
cool, dude. Yeah. Hey, man, ain't nothing wrong with the Beatles. I love the Beatles too, man. They've got great music.
I like both, yeah.
That's right, man. Like both. Well, man, look, it's been fun having you on and getting to chat with you for a few minutes. And but folks, he's not going anywhere. We're just gonna physically just take him off the screen, but he's gonna come back at the end of the show. If you guys have any questions for Gino, you can ask away. Just don't get too personal. That's what we have. We don't want to get too personal and stuff, but we'll get him back on at the end of the show. But again, his Facebook's right down there. Anything else you want to add, ma'am? Closing remarks?
No, I think you covered everything.
Okay, cool, man. Well, man, look, thanks so much for coming on, and we'll get you back on in just a few minutes.
Sure. See you later.
All right, man. Gino, ladies and gentlemen, put some hearts and likes on the screen for him. And don't forget to go ask him to be friends on Facebook. And if you got any questions for him, don't comment them just yet. But you guys will be able to do that here shortly toward the end of the show. Well, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, it has come time in the show where it is time for
the question of the day.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the question of the day. And I was like, hey, look, we're going to get creative. We're going to get creative today. So what is your favorite Disney character? I love this question. I love Disney. What is your favorite Disney character? Right now, ladies and gentlemen, for all of you that are watching, go ahead and comment your answer in the comment section below. And when we come back in a flash after this commercial break, I'm going to reveal your answers and mine. So don't change that channel. We'll be right back with What's Up with Austin, revealing the answers to the question of the day, and our second guest, who is going to be Jordan Poole. So don't change that channel. We'll be back in a flash.
There was a time when our cares fell away like autumn leaves, when laughter echoed through gilded forests, and we warmed ourselves in the familiar company of old friends. There was a time of silent reflection when we paused to give thanks for the season's bounty. It was a restorative time. It was fall, this fall, at Biltmore. Save when you purchase online.
You really felt of things. Don't you know I was loving you somehow, somehow.
That was really nice.
Yeah, it was.
All right, everybody, welcome back to What's Up with Austin. In case you missed it, what is the question of the day? There it is right there on the screen for you guys. Who's your favorite Disney character? I love Disney. I love Disney. I'm sorry. I'm like having a moment. I love Disney. I really do. No joke. So let's check out some of these comments and let's reveal what some of y'all said. Man, you guys are giving a lot of answers here. Let's see. All right. We'll get to as many as we can. Teresa says Pluto. Patty says Tigger. Candace says Belle. Pam says Mickey Mouse. All right. Diane says Goofy. Brittany says Tarzan. That's a great one, Tarzan. Heather says Ariel. I love this one, Angie. Elmer Fudd. I love this one. This is cool. All right. Cassie says Eeyore and Pluto. I already knew that, but I had to put it on there. Jacob Roman, Peter Pan. Peter Pan, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Lucille says Lilo and Stitch. That's a great one. Let's see who else we got commenting here. Madonna says Winnie the Pooh Bear. Chip and Dale. We got Tinkerbell, Cinderella, Daisy Duck. Oh my God, you guys, awesome answers. Continue to comment your answers. I love looking at these after the show's over. Great answers, guys. Well, I'm gonna tell you, I have two. And mine would be Olaf from Frozen. I love Olaf. He likes warm hugs. I like Olaf. And Pumbaa from The Lion King. I love Pumbaa. Hakuna Matata. Man, come on. Timon and Pumbaa. I mean, I like Pumbaa the best, but Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase, you know. It's a great movie. Classic. Probably my favorite Disney movie, too. Lion King. I love Lion King. It's cool. All right. Enough of me acting retarded over Disney. Thank you guys so much for answering the question. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and we're going to bring on our second guest here shortly. Man, I mean, this guy, I don't know how long we've known one another, but all I got to say, I think it's been too long. I can't get rid of him. And he's just, no, I'm just kidding. He's like, oh my God, I can't believe he just said that. No, anyway, I love this guy to death. And he is a great entertainer, a great Elvis tribute artist, but not only that, he's just a great singer overall. And I'm so excited to have him on the show tonight. So without further ado, put some hearts and likes on the screen for the one and only Jordan Poole. What's happening, man? Oh, I can't hear you. I can't hear you at all. Wait. Nope. He is silent on me. Oh, man. Try it now. No. He has broke his camera. He has broke his camera. No. Leave the studio, come back in. There we go. All right, we're going to get it back on in a second. Hey, y'all, it's a live show. It's technology. What can you do, man? What can you do? It's technology. Anyway, I think what it is because I said that remark, he decided to shut me out. I think that's what it was. That's what it was. He just wanted to just shut me out. He's like, I'm not doing this show now. No, I'm just kidding. All right, we're going to wait for Jordan to come back on. And while we wait, I hope you guys are ready for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's around the corner. I'm ready for some great food. And it's going to be, okay, here's Jordan back. Let's try again.
Can you hear me now?
I got
you,
There
we go.
I can hear you. I said when you left the screen, I said, hey, it's technology. What can you do? I was like, I might have upset him for what I said. And he's just like, I ain't doing the show now. I'm not doing the show.
But I thought about it, and I made the right decision to come back.
Dude, man, what's been going on, dude?
Man, just staying busy. Just
hey,
trying to survive out here.
You got to do what you got to do, dude. But there ain't nothing wrong with that, right?
That's right.
Ain't nothing wrong with staying busy. Well, man, look, I'm happy to have you on the show. Finally, I've trying to pick guests to come on this show, man. It's horrible. It's horrible trying to get. I would love to have like 500 on at one time. That would just be amazing. but I'm happy to finally have you on the show. And so I couldn't remember a while ago when I was doing your intro, but when did we physically meet? I don't even know.
It must have been Brunswick.
Had to be.
Was it 2015, 14?
Now at that time, was you wasn't competing at that time, right?
No, I was too chicken.
Chicken at that time. Okay.
It took me a while.
Took you a while. Yeah, I remember because I remember meeting your dad, and then I think you guys came to one of my shows in Valdosta or something. I think, right? And so we've known each other for quite some time. And man, he's competing now. He's winning awards, and he's got his own music. And oh my God, he's getting too famous on me too fast. Let's just put it that way. Too famous. You're getting too famous on me too quick. I'm just kidding. So let's jump into this. How did you get into Elvis, and what made you want to become an Elvis tribute artist?
Well, I've always been a big Elvis fan, you know.
Right.
And my dad, I kind of got influence from him because he was a big Elvis fan, and and he would listen to him in the car when I was just a little boy, and it just kind of grew from that, you know. He would listen to Madison Square Garden and Elvis in concert, and I always had a love for Elvis, or a liking or respect for Elvis, but the love later grew, you know, as I grew older and matured, you know, and matured in music, and I matured and, you know, realized how much of an influence he did have on music, you know.
Right.
And then, you know, I looked in the mirror one day and I see I had black hair, and I'm like, hey, I might can sing this guy. And then I found out about the Brunswick Elvis Festival. And I talked to my dad about going, and we went, and I was amazed with the amount of love that people actually have for the man. And it kind of just grew from that, you know.
Right.
And I started practicing in my bedroom, and wouldn't even sing around no family, you know.
Right.
And it grew from that. And then I ventured out, started singing around some family and doing little stuff, and just grew from that, you know.
Grew from that, man. There ain't nothing wrong with that. So when and where was your first performance as an Elvis tribute artist? That's question one. The second question would be, describe what you were feeling during your first performance.
Well, my first performance was 2017, and I was 16 years old, and I'd been practicing for a while, and my dad says, I'm going to sign you up to a Thursday night jam session that they have at the Orange Blossom Opry down there in Florida.
Yeah.
And he said, I'm just going to sign you up. We'll go down there, and you'll do a couple songs, whichever ones you want to do. And we went down there, and I didn't look up the place. I didn't, you know, I didn't want to know nothing. I just wanted to walk in blindfolded, basically, because I didn't want to work myself up about it.
Yeah, that's true.
And we went down there, and I didn't speak the whole ride. I said, no. And we got down there, and I walked in. There was about 300 or 400 people in the audience, and I had no idea it was going to be with a live band, and hadn't, you know, didn't rehearse with the guys or nothing. I knew nothing. And actually, funny story, we was on the way down there, and we was planning on getting a hotel and staying the night, but we decided not to. So I had to do my hair in a parking lot, and I went to the gas station and I did my hair, and I just wet it back. I gelled it, and yeah, it had no form to it. It was just flat. It was terrible. And I don't even remember what songs I did. It was terrible though.
It was terrible.
And when she called me up, I remember as I was walking up the steps, just about puking.
Oh my God.
But yeah, it slowly has progressed to get a little bit better, I think. So
yeah. Crazy, man. Cool story. I know my first gig was outside for a little event about 30 minutes from where I live downtown, and I had on like this Halloween costume, Elvis Halloween costume, and I sang staring at my feet the entire time. I never once looked at the audience, period, at all. And I was like you, I was in the moment where I felt like, oh my God, you know, I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know, probably like 11 or 12 years old. So, you know, I was just like, what am I doing? Like, what am I getting myself into?
Exactly.
But hey, man, look, I got paid like $50 and I thought I was the richest kid in the world.
Exactly.
It was cool, man. So, so I know you've won some awards and you've placed in various Elvis tribute artist competitions. So describe some of your highlights that you think is something that like a memory of something you'll never forget. As far as your ETA career, explain some of that to the viewers.
Well, one highlight would be Tupelo, you know, performing, you know, that was it's huge. And
man.
performing in an arena, that was pretty cool. And second one will probably be Memphis, you know, taking home the non-pro win. That was pretty cool. And when they called my name, that was another time I like to fainted. So. One day it's gonna happen. One day I'm gonna faint.
Hey, listen, I've become very close several times myself, so I know exactly what you're talking about. The craziest thing for me, and I've told this story on the show before, but this is my first time in the Ultimate. I was not prepared. I mean, I had 70 sideburns doing the 50s Elvis, so I didn't know what I was doing. 18 years old, won my first preliminary, and just went straight into it blindfolded. I didn't know what I was doing. And then when I went back at 16, I was prepared. I knew what I was getting into. And, man, my name was the second one called to step forward for the finals. And I was just like, you can watch the video. And I'm just like, wait a minute. Did you say my name? You said? Because I turned around to Dwight Eisenhower, which he won that year. And I go, pinch me. And he really pinched me. It hurt like heck. But, you know, it was the truth. I thought I was dreaming. But I felt like my legs like gave away, dude. I mean, I was like, I'm going to fall on Elvis Presley Enterprises stage right now, and they're going to have to call the Memphis ambulance or something. You know, I don't know. But yeah, man, Memphis, man, I was there when you won the non-pro, and dude, you did amazing, and you deserved it. And now next thing for you is winning the whole doggone thing.
Oh, wow. Maybe.
That's the next thing for you, man. So for you, in your opinion, what fascinates you about Elvis's life and career? What is it for you that fascinates you about that?
Probably the starting of his career, the how quick his life changed, you know, and you know, it was overnight, and how he, you know, really lived the American dream, and lived it all the way to the end, you know,
right,
and yeah.
That's crazy, man. That is just true. That's true. And, you know, it's like, you know, and I know you probably say this all the time too. Probably everybody on the show does, but there's only one Elvis. There's never going to be another one that's going to amount to what he was. And like you said, he lived a dream that everybody would want to live. You know, all of us would want to live. And it was just something about him, man. It was just, you know, I think it was just a human being that he was. And the loving and caring person that he was. I mean, he was a great singer, you know, he you know, good actor and everything else, but it's just the human being that he was, the humble, loving, caring. That's what always stood out for me, you know. And I think a lot of folks can say that, you know. I mean, what person would walk up to you and be like, you like that car? Well, here's the keys. You think anybody do that this day and time? Probably not. Probably not. So how old were you when you decided that you wanted to like be an Elvis tribute artist?
Well, that's a hard question because I mean, I probably started, you know, practicing, not knowing what it was all about, you know, just liking him when I was probably 9 or 10.
Right.
And then it grew. And when we went to Brunswick that one year, and I seen, you know, that you know, guys do this. Some of them do it for a living, you know.
Yeah.
And it was probably then that it was probably 2014 or 15. So I was probably around 13 years old,
Right.
And I seen what it was all about, and never pictured me actually doing it because I'm actually really shy, and but that I've kind of growed out of that some. So
Yeah.
it's probably 13 or so.
And how old are you now?
20.
20. Ah, gee whiz. I'm telling y'all, you guys are making me
Getting
feel
old,
old,
man.
dude. Hey, I'm going on 26, man. I mean, I'm only 6 years older than you, but that's still a pretty margin. So it's like, gee whiz. Man, that's crazy. Funny thing you mentioned about shyness, man. That when I first started, I was majorly shy, and I still am sometimes. And people, when I say that, people go,
Yeah.
I don't think we could never know it. I'm like, yeah, it gets better as years go on. I'm nowhere near comparison when I was years ago, but there's sometimes, especially like when I go to a new venue,
Yeah.
or somewhere I've never performed before, and I don't know the people or whatever. It's just like, I got to get to feel the vibes of these people, man. So it's back off a minute,
Yeah.
But so who inspired you to become an Elvis tribute artist? Would it be somebody in your family or an ETA that you watched on YouTube or in person, or?
Well, starting probably my dad.
Yeah.
Once I started researching it and seeing, that, getting into it, it's probably Cody Slaughter. He was probably one of the ones that I really, and even you, man, when we would go to Brunswick and like, I kind of like that, man, So,
Well,
I mean, several Elvis guys influenced me. Alex Mitchell, Cody, Sean, so many of them. And it's crazy now to be competing up against some of them. I shouldn't be here, is my thought. So
it's crazy, man. And it's very difficult. I know I had this conversation, I still do from time to time. I've had this conversation with Riley and Cody Downath, and we're like, especially, all of us are so close, and it's like, man, I really have to stand up there and compete against one of my closest friends or something, and try to outdo that guy. I hate it, I hate it, but that's the whole point, I guess, but it is horrible. But the good thing is, I think Gino touched on this a little bit ago, and I know you and Finley both y'all agree, but say I'm standing backstage and you're on before me and you're up there singing, I'm not going to stand back there and go, man, I wish he'd screw up so I'd get better points. I'm back there going, man, this is incredible. Go do it, dude. I'm cheering you on. When I'm up there, the guy behind me is doing the same thing, So we cheer each other on, and that's a good thing about it. And probably a lot of people think that we're very competitive with one another, but it's not. There might be some, but there's not. It's not majorly a lot. And
I think that's what shocked me the most when I first started it in my first competition was how the guys backstage, what people don't see, is how supported each guy is to one another, and even much sharing stuff, rings, and
I've done it plenty of times.
I've even seen guys share each other's jumpsuits, or stuff like that, so it's crazy, and
it's funny
friendship that you have backstage.
Yeah, that's true. And it's funny you mentioned that. I remember one time, I can't remember what contest it was, but this is before Taylor had won the Ultimate, and we were somewhere competing, and he was wearing some type of pink jacket, and I had wore something. I had on like the pink and black, like Lansky socks. And he's like, man, I forgot mine. And I'm like, here, wear mine. I swear they're clean. I mean, I've shared socks, I've shared belts, I've shared shirts, jackets,
Underwear, shared all,
I don't know about underwear now. But it just shows how, the love we all, kind of have for one another and everything. So yeah, a lot of people don't get to see what happens behind the scenes, but we hit it perfectly almost where it is, how it is back there. But let's press forward and let's kind of step out of the ETA talking for a minute. Let's talk about Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Like I said, I do this research, but I could be wrong, and I want you guys to correct me if I'm wrong. But you have a single called "From a Boy in Tupelo." Is that right?
Yeah.
So, how did this song come about? And kind of tell the viewers the background on it and what the song really means to you. I've heard it, and it's incredible. So what? Tell us the story.
Well, when I first started doing Elvis, you know, and I did it for a few years, my dad was trying to get me in the studio, you know, and
Right.
trying to get me to see what type of music, you know, I could come up with.
Mhm.
And he writes songs and stuff, and he was like, you know, listen to this song or listen to this song, and you know, maybe you can record it if you like it. And I would listen to some of them, but you know, my first song of myself that I wanted to do, I was trying to think of a way, you know, not just jump into my own stuff, but kind of ease into it. So one day I was thinking, what better way to do it than, you know, a song that's about Elvis.
Yeah.
And me and my dad would sit down and we wrote on it, and we just let it sit there a while and would come back to it, write some more. And eventually, you know, it just all come together, and almost like magic, you know, how they say. And we got in the studio and got it recorded, and it actually come out on my birthday last year. So yeah, man. So
That's cool, man. That is cool, dude. Speaking and touching on this subject, let's also talk about your CD, putting old back in the new. Tell the viewers what inspired that CD, and also tell them where they can find it, where they can purchase it.
sort of the same thing. Showing people, you know, not just the Elvis side of me, but me, you know,
Right.
and, you know, showing them who I am, and just a boy from the backwoods, really, you know. And, me and my dad, we got together and wrote that CD, and,
Right.
you know, he plays piano and stuff, so he really put the music in it,
Yeah.
and I helped with the words and stuff, and, you know, we just put it together and kind of just all come together like, you know, like it was supposed to meant to be.
Right.
And we jumped in the studio, got it recorded, and it come out, man, August something. August 20th, I think it did this year. So, and you can purchase it on my website, which is jordanpooleentertainment.com, and $15. And yeah, so
That's cool, dude.
pretty cool,
That's
man.
cool. Well, you know, I'll be honest with you, man. I'm kind of in that same boat, you know, and I think we can kind of say ditto on this together. But you know, Elvis and the good Lord above has you know, got our careers to where they are, and has done so much for us. And you know, Elvis is our hero, and somebody that we're always going to admire and look up to. And he's the reason why we really got into singing, and our fan base is really built based off of Elvis. You know what I'm saying? Because of him has got us where we are. But I love seeing guys, because I do it, branching out and trying to establish yourself as you know, and not as Elvis tribute artist Jordan Poole or Elvis tribute artist Austin Irby, you know, just Jordan Poole and Austin Irby, you know. And I've really got into doing that a lot more, and I'm really pushing it to do it a lot more. And it's not for the viewers that are watching, it's not like where me and Jordan's like, well, we're just ditching Elvis because we just want to get tired of it. That's not the thing. We love Elvis, and we're going to continue to do Elvis, and you know, as for as long as we can. Or you never know, with us doing our own music, we might have an opportunity to come along that you just can't resist, you know. And but I love seeing, you know, guys do that, and I'm proud of you for doing that to try to, you know, establish and let the fans know the real you know, like I do Austin Irby for real. You know, they're seeing the for real me. So I'm round of applause, and I'm proud of you for that, man. And I want you to continue to push with that, you know, and don't let anybody tell you can't do it, because it takes hard work and time to do that, because the Elvis world and the entertainment world are two totally different things.
It is.
Yeah, two totally different ballparks. So, you know, and I think as far as the work, you know, I think they both take about the same, but the entertainment world might need a little more work and a little more push. So you keep pushing for that, man, and y'all go buy his songs, these new songs, you know, from a boy in Tupelo and his new CD, you know, buying that stuff and buying it on Spotify or Amazon Music does good for him. You know, it does good for him and does a lot for him. So you guys go do that. And the great songs, I've heard the Tupelo song and it's great. So you guys go and get it and check him out on his website. And I've been putting his Facebook on here, Jordan Poole Entertainment /Troubadours. Go like and follow him on his page. I know he'd appreciate it. Well, dude, before I let you go, but like I told Gino, I'm not going to let you go completely. We're going to get you back on later. I like to throw in like a crazy question. I call them crazy questions, but I just call them unique, something that maybe somebody might not know. So if you were not an Elvis Troubadour artist and you were not in the singing world at all, no singing at all, what career would you have chosen and why?
Wow, you should have warned me about this one. Oh man.
I told you this unique question.
Wow. I don't know. See, before I started doing this, I worked at a local vet, and I really enjoyed doing that and you know, growing in that career.
Yeah.
And probably that, because you know, if this don't work out, I would probably go back to that. Just the love of animals and working with people's animals and stuff like that. You know, that's just something I love to do. And I don't know, we'll see. So
we'll see. But that's cool, dude. That's a cool answer. Well, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget Facebook right there. Go and follow and like his page and everything. Well, Jordan, man, look, I'm happy to finally have you on the show and be able to chat and let these viewers get to know more about you. And, you know, I learned some stuff tonight about you too. So thanks for coming on and just hang in there. We're going to get you back on a little later. Like I said, for the viewers, got any questions for Jordan, keep them in your back pocket. And I'll let you guys know when you can post them in the comment section. And we'll get you back on shortly, man.
All right. Thank you, buddy.
All right, man. Jordan Poole, ladies and gentlemen, put some hearts and likes and all that awesome stuff on the screen for him. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take one more like 30-second commercial break. And when we come back, my good buddy Finley Watkins is going to be on, and we're going to have him on, and we're going to talk about some awesome things that he has done in his career. And we're going to talk about some awesome stuff. So don't change that channel. We'll be back in a flash. Finley Watkins is next. We'll see you in a few.
Your favorite band is coming to town and you want to go with your friends. It'll be great if you could all sit together and have a blast, right? But do you remember what happened the last time you all went out? You had to meet them all in different places just to hand over the tickets. And that whole part about collecting money became such a headache that you were running around for weeks with ice packs on your head. But going solo is no fun. Luckily, you don't have to if you start using Walletini today. Walletini is an awesome mobile app for buying tickets that makes it super easy to sit with your friends. You can buy tickets for a group, transfer some to others, and collect your money without getting a headache. Walletini stores tickets from all major ticketing providers on your phone, so you never have to worry about losing or forgetting your tickets at home. Download the app and search for upcoming events in your area. Then connect with Facebook and Twitter to share your events or simply join the ones your friends are going to. Walletini shows you all the important details. You can search, buy, and transfer tickets all in one place. Now leave your ice packs at home, show up at the venue, scan your phone at the door, and enjoy the show together. Download Walletini today. Tickets in your pocket.
All right, everybody, we're back with What's Up with Austin, and I am so excited to finally have this guy on the show. We were in Helen, Georgia a few weeks ago, and we were downtown. I got to tell the story on him. I thought it was funny. I got a kick out of it. He probably knows where I'm going with this. But we were downtown, and I had ridden the roller coaster. I showed you guys the video last week, and it was hilarious. Finley can tell you it was funny. I was a big sissy, but, you know, it is what it is. And but anyway, we also went and ate a funnel cake. And we were sitting there talking, and somehow we got on the subject of my web show. And I said, Finley said something. He goes, yeah, I've never been on that show. And I'm like, well, I'm going to get you on the show. We're going to get you on the show eventually. We're going to. So I'm happy to have him on the show. And we started laughing when he was saying that, but I'm happy to have him on the show. So without further ado, put some hearts and likes on the screen for Finley Watkins. What is happening, buddy?
Not much. How about you?
Nothing much, man. I kind of wish we were back in Helen riding that roller coaster.
Yes, that'd be great. I would like to hear Kathy Westmoreland again behind me. Just
I know, right? Tell me about it. Jeez. Oh my Lord. It was, you know, the first time the brakes was my best friend, like I said.
Yes.
But after that, it was
just so everybody knows, I know you watched the video, but it felt like an eternity. It was me and Jacob Roman in the one cart, and we got off. We was off. We was just sitting there waiting, and about 20 minutes later, here comes Austin. Just it was quite amazing.
It was like oh, it was crazy, dude. Times with Austin and Finley. That's what we should call it. We should start doing a show like that or something. That'd be hilarious, man. Daredevil stuff, man. You Finley be going, yeah, and Austin be going be crying like crazy. Well, dude, I'm happy to have you on the show, and we're gonna kick into this, and I'm excited to talk about these things with you. And I can't, you know, you can refresh my memory because, like I said, I can't remember stuff anymore. But when did we first meet? I can't remember.
Elvis Week 2014, maybe at the tent, or maybe it's 15.
It might have been. I know it was the tent because I got you on stage to sing.
Yeah,
with me. I remember.
Yeah, I remember that.
How time?
But it was 14 or 15.
Man, how time flies. That is crazy,
sure.
dude. And now you're 13.
Yes.
I still don't believe he's 13. I think he's lying. If you guys see him in person, I mean, he's tall as me. Gee whiz, you must eat your spinach every day. Let's just put it that way. I don't.
I've never touched that stuff.
I hate that stuff. It's disgusting.
I smelt it once, and that was it. You know,
it was. Hey, it might have been like that tea at that restaurant in Helen. What it reminds me of. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, that tea was amazing.
Inside joke, ladies and gentlemen. You have no clue what we're talking about. Anyway, let's hop into this, man. So, how did you get into Elvis? What made you want to kind of like embark on a career as an ETA? What made you want to do that?
Well, music has always been in my family. And my dad was a singer, so I was already playing guitar at the time.
Right.
But I went on a family vacation, and we was going to Alabama, and we had to go through Memphis, you know, and I saw that Alabama. You like the accent I used on that?
I like that. Dude.
And then I was going through Memphis, and I saw the billboard. You know, it's like Graceland, exit 21 or whatever.
Right.
And I was like, "Who's that?" to my mom, and she told me. So I looked him up, and I fell in love.
Yeah.
You know, became obsessed.
That's
Mom
it.
stopped watching. You know, my family was very annoyed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you understand. And then I got the there was local Elvis impersonators and whatever. So I saw that, and I wanted to get a jumpsuit. You know, so I got the Party City wig, and I got the Party City jumpsuit. You know, and that's where it all started.
That's crazy, man. That sounds like me. Party City, man. That was the first place
Party
I
City,
hit.
yes. Coffee table Party City shows, you know.
I know, man. Why not? There ain't nothing wrong with that. That's how we start, you know?
Yes.
So when and where was your first performance as an Elvis tribute artist? And describe kind of like what you were feeling and stuff, you know, before your first ever performance.
I mean, technically my first performance was with a local Elvis impersonator at some like club or something. Right. And I was, I don't really have any memory of it, but I was like 5.
Yeah, I got you.
And, but from what I've heard, my mom asked me if I was nervous, and I asked what nervous meant because I was so little. I had no clue what nervous meant.
Oh, like, what does that mean?
So,
you got to remember, I'm 5 years old. I don't even know what that means. That's crazy, man. That's funny. So, who was the first Elvis tribute artist that you saw perform, whether it be on YouTube, live, whatever?
Well, in YouTube, I was, little, and I sat and watched all of them. But the first, real memory is I was a big fan of Justin Shandor when I
Yeah.
was really little. He was like my god,
Yeah, man.
But the first ET I saw live was, Tony Witt.
I know Tony Witt.
Yeah, it was
Nice.
him, and he was only playing about an hour from my house, so I went and saw him, and he got me up on stage and everything, and and then I went and saw him for the rest of the years to come. I would always keep going there and everything.
Right.
That's where it all started.
That's cool, dude. So I'm very anxious to ask you this question because I know when we were in Helen, we were having some cool Elvis conversations, you and I, and talking about some things. But for you, what made Elvis different from the other entertainers in the world? What made him different?
There's just something so special about him. And what I've heard other people say before, I truly believe. And if you could pinpoint what it was, it wouldn't be so special because it was just, he had it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have no clue what it was, but just that magic. That's really what captured me.
That's true. And like I said earlier in the show, nobody's ever going to be able to capture that magic.
Yes.
Ever going to be able to do that again. There's just no way. I mean, there's people that try,
and there's people that get close.
Yeah, they are. And there's people that try, but it'll never happen. So I'm anxious to talk to you about this because we haven't physically got to talk about this. So I'm anxious to know about it. So you have been on the Ellen Show, Nickelodeon's Lip Sync Battle, NBC's Little Big Shots from Melissa McCarthy, and you got to perform on there. They interviewed you on those shows. What was that experience like for you, and how old were you at those shows?
Okay, well, the first one was Ellen, and I was like 7 or 8 or something. I was pretty little, and it was only my second time on an airplane, and it's my first time definitely being on like a set in California.
Yeah,
so,
man.
Little tiny Finley was very overwhelmed and freaked out in a good way, but I was like, whoa, it was amazing though. It was just such an amazing experience for all the shows. They're all very different to do and everything, but it was so much fun.
That's cool, dude. That is cool. Yeah, I bet being that young and second time on an airplane and I would have probably wouldn't have made it. Let's just put it that way. So if I read right, and you can, because I can't remember who, but when you were on I think the Nickelodeon lip sync battle, you got to meet some people or sing with some folks on there. Was it like, I can't remember who they were?
Jojo Siwa and Nick Cannon.
Yeah, man. That's cool. That is cool, dude. That's really cool. And like those episodes and stuff, people can find them on YouTube, right?
Yeah, there's like clips from YouTube and everything. Yeah,
clips from YouTube. So you guys, if you haven't seen those, go check them out. I know I've watched them. Go check them out and see him on those shows. That's he's like, maybe not.
Yeah, maybe you don't want to go watch those.
Like that was the long. If you go watch them, that was a long time ago.
I don't think Austin has watched them recently, or else he would not be requesting other people to go watch them.
Yeah, I don't know. So, I read this on your website. I went to your website and I read this in your bio, and I was like, wow, this is really cool. So I wanted to touch base about it. So, what kind of went through your mind when you heard? I guess somebody told you, or unless he told you himself. But that Jerry Lee Lewis had said he has it and he's going to be a star.
No, that's something that his I can't remember. There's 2 quotes from that, and the first one was it was in Millington, Tennessee,
right?
And he was there, and I actually got to get up and sing, and I think he said that he has it. He's going to be a star thing there, and then also his wife posted later on Instagram some other stuff that he said. That's
cool, dude.
That's some other quotes that he said about it. Yeah, it was just so incredible to get to perform in front of him. I can't even describe the feeling.
I bet, man. That is too cool. That is awesome. So for those of you who don't know and might not follow him on social media, if you don't, you're crazy. But anyway, this kid is one heck of a musician. I mean, he can make a guitar speak all languages. I mean, it's unreal. I mean, I just heard him just a couple of weeks ago, but I've heard him before, but I mean, he just blows my mind. And a great singer. And when what did you sing at Helen? Was it Pride and Joy?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love that song. And he started singing it. I looked at Taylor Rodriguez. He was sitting to my left. I said, we should just get up and all leave. We should just all leave because we can't top that. We should just all leave. And we really highly considered it, but we thought we might get in trouble if we left. So anyway, what got you into playing the instruments, and exactly how many instruments do you play, and what are they?
So again, like I said, my dad is a musician, so that's really what got started in the guitar. And then after that, actually, it was $1 Million Quartet.
Right.
You know, when I was doing all my research and everything, I found out about the musical, and then that inspired me to start doing Jerry Lee.
Gotcha.
So then, you know, I forced him to buy me a keyboard.
Yeah.
And then I'm self-taught on piano, so
That's
I just
cool.
spent hours and, you know, just goofing off.
That is
And
cool.
it all just kind of went from there. So
Right.
I play 8 instruments.
Wow. So what are they?
So guitar, bass, drums, ukulele, piano, harmonica, tenor sax, bari sax.
13 years old. Let me rephrase this. 13 years old. Holy crap. When I was 13, I didn't even know how to, I probably couldn't even write good still. I don't know. I knew I couldn't play guitar at that time. Gee whiz, man. That is too cool, man. That is awesome.
Thank you.
Now, out of all the instruments you play, is the guitar your favorite?
Yeah, for sure.
Guitar's your favorite. Guitar's your favorite. Now, I'm assuming, correct me if I'm wrong, when you play your guitar, you more like to play like rhythm and blues.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Basically.
I like doing also a lot of James Burton recreation stuff. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah. So this kind of leads me into this next question here. I saw where you have written 5 original songs. Is that right?
Yes.
You've written 5 songs. I'm going to talk about those in a minute, but it seems to me from the songs that they're really bluesy. You know, more like the blues. Yeah. What is it about the blues that you really enjoy? What is it specifically about it?
I don't know. I just always like kind of like, you know, Elvis. I've always felt a connection to the music whenever I heard, you know, Stevie Ray Vaughan for the first time. Anybody who heard Stevie Ray Vaughan for the first time and didn't feel a connection,
that's true.
Has something wrong with him.
That's true.
But so then I, you know, when I first heard him, I fell in love with it. You know, so it's always just spiraled from that. I've, you know, started watching all his videos and did that. Yeah.
That's cool.
Also have a country song.
Really? Okay.
86 Miles in Nashville is what it's called. It's I just did it recently.
So now you got 6.
Yes.
Songs. Cool. Okay. So that's the title of one. What's the title of the other 5 that you got?
I don't know if I can tell you. I know that's bad, but
you can't remember. I you did.
Ain't the Same, Legend in Me, and I also have a song I wrote called Louise for Louise Smith.
Right.
You know, Elvis's cousin. We was really good friends.
Right.
I loved her a whole lot, and you know, she sadly passed away in August of 2019.
Right.
And so yeah, I really miss her.
That's cool, dude. That is awesome. Well, I know she loves that song, man. She was a sweet, genuine lady. I'll tell you, she really was. The 86 Miles to Nashville, the country song. What inspired it?
Okay. Well, kind of right there. I was going to Virginia, Lynchburg, Virginia, actually.
Yeah.
And I saw the sign, the 86 Miles Nashville. I was like, hey, that'd be a good song title.
Good song. Hey,
so
man.
I wrote it in the way to Lynchburg, and
that is cool.
Yeah.
That is cool. Now you haven't released it yet, right?
No, I did it live and I posted it. So it's out.
They can find that on social media then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Man, that is cool. That is awesome. So Facebook, he has a like page and a personal page. The like page, go and like it and follow it. It's Finley Watkins. You ask to be friends on Facebook, whichever way you want to do it. Check this guy out, man. Trust me. If you're watching tonight, I think we got 50 plus watching, and you've never met Finley Watkins, you've never seen Finley Watkins, you need to go check him out. YouTube and Facebook, and he's everywhere. Your mind will be blown. It'll literally explode. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that because he's on here with me right now. I'm saying because I've known him for a long time. I've watched him grow into the entertainer, performer, musician that he is now, and he just continues to progress. And look, I have it written down. Like Jerry Lee Lewis says, he's going to be a star. He already is a star, but he's going to be a bigger than what he already is. I'm just saying. That's the truth. I mean that a lot. I really do. So I got one final question for you, and then I'm going to let the viewers start commenting their questions that they want to ask all of you guys. So for the viewers that are watching right now, if you got any questions for Finley, Gino, or Jordan, comment them now. We'll get them to them here shortly. Like I said earlier with the other two guys, I like to throw in a crazy question. So I want to see what your answer is. I feel like I might know what it is, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
Describe your typical non-performance day, like nothing music related. What is your typical day with that?
Okay. Sadly, I have to get up and go to school.
That's a normal.
Yeah, I got to get ready and do all that stuff. So I got to get 6:30. Just wonderful. Just the thing that makes me happiest in life. I can tell you that.
No, I remember those days, which was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. I was kidding.
Was it wait, was it the day before?
It might have been the day before.
No.
It could have been 3 days ago. I'll be honest, I can't remember. Actually, it's been a long time. I gotta say, 6 years ago was my last day of school. That's just 6 or 7 years ago. Yeah, so it's been a long time.
Don't you wish you were still in college right now? To like law school or something?
Man, look, a funny story. I don't know if I even shared this story on the show, but I'll share it since you mentioned it. I graduated high school in 2014. As soon as I got out, I was going right into college. I was going to a tech school here where I lived to begin with before I transferred. And I went for 3 weeks, and I had no choice but to drop out, literally. But here's the story. Here's why I had to drop out. I was going on a cruise with Jason Sherry, tribute festivals, and was going to be performing out there for a week. And the people, I was doing it all online, so I could still travel and do. The lady or whoever it was, lady or guy that was there was like, you got to come in on such and such day to take a class. And I'm like, I'm going to be in the middle of the ocean. How do you expect me to get there? So it was like, well, you got to do it or whatever. Drop out. Drop out, dude. I ain't giving up a cruise. What you talking about? And the sad thing is to say, and I hate to tell everybody this, but ever since then, I've not even thought about going back, but I need
don't blame you.
I need to, though. I need to, but I'm really interested in if I can find something online that really has to do with what I'm doing right now. Radio, TV broadcast. I think that'd be cool. I'm really into stuff like that, but who knows, man? The singing's done me good. Entertainment's done. I make a living like that. I'm sticking with it. I ain't changed. That's basically it. Well, dude, look, man, I'm glad I finally got you on the show after 500 years. But for those of you who are watching, follow him on social media, check him out on YouTube and all that cool stuff. I know he'd appreciate it, and go give him a follow and a like. Well, Finley, look, I'm gonna let these folks start commenting their questions, and I have something I have to reveal, and then I'm gonna get Finley, Jordan, and Gino back on here, and we're gonna chat just a little more. How's that sound? Is that cool with you?
Sounds great to me.
That's cool with me. Okay, all right, man. I'll see you in just a few minutes.
Sounds good.
All right. Finley Watkins, ladies and gentlemen, put some hearts and likes on the screen for him right now. I know he'd appreciate it very much. Well, before I get Finley, Jordan, and Gino back on here, I have one final thing that I need to do. My phone was going crazy over here a while ago when I was talking to Finley, so I was having to get all that situated. Let's go ahead. So you guys all know that on December the 16th is going to be the season finale of What's Up with Austin for season 1. It is going to be the season finale, the last episode of this year before we start back in January. And I am excited tonight to live right here on What's Up with Austin to reveal the top 5 that you guys voted, that had the most votes, that you voted to come back on the show for the season finale. And I let the viewers choose. You guys did it. And I'm fixing to reveal those to you right now. Are you guys ready for this? I know I'm ready. Are you guys ready? I'm ready. I'm excited. It's going to be cool. So I want to say before we go any further, I want to thank everybody who voted. I know all 25 of my guests that I have had throughout this year for season 1 of the show. They appreciate all the votes that you guys gave to all of them. And I will say a few, the top 3 was very, very tight. The top 3 was very tight. And I will say, out of 6 days, I'll let the voting go for 6 days. We had 800 and something votes within 6 days tallied all together between all 25. That was on on my show for season 1, 800 something votes. So you guys voted your butts off for your favorite, and I know they're going to really appreciate it a lot. So the thing is, I'm going to reveal the top 5. The season finale, like I said, is on December 16th. For some reason, I haven't contacted any of the top 5. They do not know. If they're watching right now, they're going to find out if their name is called in the top 5. I will have to check with them tomorrow to see if it fits their schedule. And if it does, then they will be on the show. If it does not fit their schedule, then we will go to the next person that was in line with the next highest votes. Does that make sense? All right. I hope everybody understands. So without further ado, in 5th place, that will be back on the season finale. And on December 16th, he had 48 votes. The winner for that is the one and only Mr. Brooke Wright. We will have Brooke Wright back on the show. He was one of our top 5, so we'll have him back. 4th place with 55 votes. We're going to have my good buddy, Mr. Dwight Bozeman. We're going to have him back on the show. So he was in 4th place with 55 votes. In 3rd place, with 115 votes, I think you guys saw him tonight, but you're going to see him again, Mr. Jordan Poole. On December 16th, he's going to be back. He had 115 votes total, so I know he really appreciates that. 2nd place with 147 votes. You guys got up high on this stuff, I'm telling you. 147 votes. My good buddy, Mr. Maxley James, will be back on with 147 votes. Man, that's a lot. That is a lot. I told you the top 3 were in the hundreds. And 1st place with 160 votes that we will have back on the show. In 1st place, we have Michael and Samantha Chambliss will be back on. They had 160 votes, and they are in 1st place. So our top 5, that will be back. Brooke Wright, Dwight Bozeman, Jordan Poole, Maxley James, and Michael and Samantha Chambliss. Those 5 will be back on the show. Season finale, December the 16th. You don't want to miss it. Those 5 will be back, and they are the ones that's going to be on the show. Unless their schedule conflicts with the date. If it does, then we will go to the next highest score, whoever that may be. I will have to look. So Brooke Wright, Dwight Bozeman, Jordan Poole, Maxley James, Michael and Samantha Chambliss. Season finale of What's Up with Austin, December 16th. You guys don't want to miss it. Mark your calendars and come see the season finale, because it's going to be an awesome show. We're probably going to do some trivia. We're going to do some awesome, fun things. We're not going to do just an interview or anything like that. We're going to have some fun. It's the season finale. You got to go out with a bang. It's probably going to be a 2 to 3 hour show, so you don't want to miss it. It's going to be fun. All right. Well, there you go. There's your top 5. I revealed them for you. And thank you all for the votes that you gave. Like I said, there was over 800 something votes. So thank you guys so much. All right. Without further ado, we're going to get all my guests that were on the show tonight back on here for you guys. You guys are already commenting your questions. We're going to get them back on. Let's get Mr. Jordan Poole back on first. Well, hey, man, you're going to be coming back in a few weeks.
Yeah, I seen that. Thank you, man. I'd like to say thank you to everybody for voting. That means a lot to me. So,
absolutely. All right, Finley, we're going to get Finley back on. There we are. Finley and Gino, we're going to get him back. Here we are. We're all back. And, man, they're commenting questions like ready. Are you guys ready?
Yep.
Ready.
All right, here we go. We're commenting. Let's go check some out. These questions, man, they're coming like crazy. Let's see. All right. Oh, it's going so fast. I can't keep up with it. It's crazy, right? Y'all bear with me a second. We're going to get there. Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm trying to go up to the top. If I can go up to the top and find the questions. Let's see. Man, you guys are commenting. Wait, y'all commenting fast. Let's put that way. You're commenting fast. Let's see. Here was one. Where did it go? All right, Finley, here's one for you. Are you ready?
I hope so.
All right. This is from Toby. It says, Finley, where did you get your fruit and spikes?
Suits you in Memphis, Tennessee.
Suits you in Memphis, Tennessee.
Yes.
Great store, by the way. If nobody's ever been, it's a great store. Okay. Let's see. Let's check. Okay. Finley, here's another one for you. Question: where's your mom from, and who are you named after? I love the name Finley. So unique.
Okay. Let me think about this. Well, my mom is originally from Bernie, Missouri, same town I'm from. Very boring town. Extremely boring town. We don't even got a stoplight. We just got a caution light. It's not great. 2,000 people. I mean, okay, anyway. And then Finley, I think, okay, I'm pretty sure she got it from like a football star or something.
Mhm.
That's about all I know.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. All right, here's a question for all of you. This is from Penny. Penny is one of my viewers. She has never missed a show. She has been here from the start, even when the show was Weekly Chats with Austin. She has been here from the start. So we're going to get her question on here. So, what is your favorite food to eat? Jordan, I will let you kick it off.
Ooh. Probably fried shrimp. Fried shrimp. Definitely.
Gino, what's your answer?
Spaghetti and meatballs.
Spaghetti and meatballs. Finley, what you got?
Pizza.
Pizza. Man, y'all went all the way around the world. Anything with chicken is my favorite. End of story. End of story. Hey, Finley, the Georgia Clucker. That's
Yeah.
that's one of my favorites. I like that. That was good.
Too much breading.
True. I agree. All right, Finley, here's another question. This is from Haytor. What's your favorite James That's a good one. I'm anxious for your answer.
1975. 1975.
1975. There we go.
Height of the mustache.
Oh, Haytor's not done with you, dude. He's got more down through here. Okay. Here's another one for everybody. This is from Penny as well. If you can meet Elvis, what would you say to him? Jordan?
Wow. Probably thank you. Of all things, probably thank you, just for giving us the music that he did and spending his time, performing and keeping people happy.
Yeah. Gino?
Yeah, for sure. I would say thank you for all the entertainment he's provided everybody. And I definitely ask him what his plans would be for the future, like if he stuck around,
Right. Finley?
I agree. Probably thank you. And not just for the entertainment, but, for all he did for the world.
Right.
And everything. And just how great of a person he was.
That is
and
cool.
I have no clue what else I would say. I would just be so scared I probably wouldn't say anything else.
I'd be speechless, dude. I'd be speechless. No joke. Okay. Here's another one from Haytor. Are you ready? Finley?
Oh, I don't think I'm ready, to be honest with you.
Is D minor the saddest key of all time?
Yes, it is.
He said yes, it is. All right. He added one more question.
Oh, okay. Is this the last one?
I think so. We'll see for you. Is jazz an accident waiting to happen?
Has anybody watched Spinal Tap in this club?
I have not.
This is a Spinal Tap reference.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
He says yes.
But it sounds better when you turn it up to 11.
All right, let's see what else we got. Let's see. Scrolling. All right. Question. Where is Jordan from?
South Georgia. Sylvester, Georgia. So deep in the South.
Deep in the South. All right, here's a question for all of y'all from Candace. Favorite era to perform? Jordan?
Definitely 70s. I love the 70s. Jumpsuit era.
Gino?
70s for sure, yeah.
70s for sure. All right, Finley?
I don't do it a lot, but 70s.
You don't do it a lot. I don't do it as much either, but I'm starting to. But I'd have to say I agree with all of them. 70s, I would have to say.
For sure. Specifically 73 and 74. Those are mine.
Those are good.
I gotta be specific.
All right, Jordan, here is one for you. This is from Barb. She says, what genre of music is Jordan's CD? It's original music, right?
Yeah. It's it has more of a country sound to it, I'd say. Maybe a little rock in there, but mostly country sound to it.
Okay. All right. Here's another one from Candace. This would be for all of you guys. Favorite Elvis song to perform? Jordan?
Oh, wow.
I know that's a hard question.
Might have to skip me. I'd probably say funnest, of course, like Polk Salad or something. Favorite to sing, probably like He'll Have to Go or Honky Tonk Angel.
Right. Gino?
Favorite to sing, probably The Can't Help Falling in Love from the 70s, the closing.
Nice. Finley?
Probably the funnest. I'd have to agree with Jordan. Poke salad,
Yeah.
like the on tour version. It's
Right.
I'd say that's
Yeah.
the funnest to perform. I don't really know what my favorite to like sing that would be. Maybe First in Line. I'd probably have to go with that one.
That's a good one. You know, and I'm pretty sure you guys will agree with me on this, but as far as Candace, as far as favorite Elvis song, mine literally changes every day or every week. Literally, no joke. Right now, mine would be, and I actually sang it when we were in Helen, Georgia a few weeks ago. They Remind Me Too Much of You from It Happened at the World's Fair. That would be my favorite song right now. It's a rare one. It's a beautiful one. But that would be my favorite one right now. All right, let's see. We got a question for Gino. Where is Gino from?
From Clarkston, Pennsylvania. It's like 10 minutes from Scranton.
Nice. All right, cool. Let's see if we got any more here. I think we got a couple more questions here. My good buddy Logan Ramey has made a comment. It says, "What's your guy's favorite suit?" Jordan?
Oh wow. Probably the dragon or one of the crazy ones. That's probably one of my favorite that he wore. You know.
Yeah. Okay. Gino?
Sundial for sure.
Sundial for sure. Finley?
Changes every day, but I'm gonna have to give two for now.
Okay.
So my favorite two right now is number one, the V-neck, because it is so ugly that it is gorgeous.
I feel you.
It is such a god awful ugly suit that I love it. You know what I
Right.
mean? And
I
then
know.
the Cape Fringe,
Cape Fringe. Oh man.
but the short Cape Fringe from '71 Vegas.
Yeah.
Have you seen that one?
Mm-hmm. That's a good one.
That's my favorite.
My favorite one, it changes too, but I think right now I'd have to say the Blue Swirl. I like Blue Swirl.
Mhm.
It's
Which
great.
belt?
Ooh.
Macrame for me.
I like the macrame, but you can wear the actual belt that goes with the suit or the one that's got like the mirror.
The
on
mirror
it.
belt. It's called
I like the
belt.
mirror one, I think. I like that one. Let's see. Well, I guess this would probably be a similar question than what we've already had, but since Jacob Roman's asking it, I'm just gonna have to throw it up there. Favorite song to sing on stage? I guess that would be different than what you announced, what we said a while ago from Candace. So, is it a different answer? Or are you still same answer?
Probably
Jordan?
the same. Honky Tonk Angel, probably one of my favorites. So
Okay, Gino, still the same, or would you pick a different one?
Yeah, still the same.
Still the same. Finley?
Same.
Same. Okay. I just had to throw it up there. Jacob, I had to throw his question there. All right, let's see. See if we got one more here. All right. We'll do a couple more really quick. All right, here's one from Penny. Where is your favorite place to perform besides Memphis? Jordan?
oh wow. I don't know. Probably one of the festivals. Probably I really enjoyed Ocean City. That contest they had up there, I really enjoyed that.
Right.
Tupelo, you can't leave out Tupelo, so probably one of them too.
Right. Okay. Gino?
I like performing around where I live because I don't have to go very far. But
Right.
if I had the chance, I'd like to perform down in Florida. That'd probably be my favorite.
Cool.
I love Florida.
All right.
I'd probably say Helen and Vegas. They were both great in different ways.
Cool. Awesome. All right, we're going to do two more questions. All right. Here's one from Stacy. Do you guys have any pets? Jordan?
Well, I have 4 dogs.
Oh my god.
There's a
I
lot
could
of
not handle that.
cats around the house that I don't really have nothing to do with. Bunch of chickens. Used to have 12 pigs, but no
What?
longer do. no longer do. One of them got shot, so I got rid of all of them. And used to have a donkey, but I got rid of him too. So other than that, that's all. Just a few.
That is
Oh,
cool,
that's
dude.
all,
That's
yeah.
cool.
That's
That's
all,
cool.
yeah.
Gino, you got any pets?
Yeah, I've got 2 cats. I've got a dog named Mojo and a dog named Memphis.
Nice. Finley?
I have one dog instead of 12 like Jordan over there. And he's a toy poodle. His name is Fender. He's on my phone case.
Oh my gosh, that is adorable. At this time, I don't have any animals, but I used to have 4 Siberian Huskies. I sure did.
Oh God! At once?
At once. I started with 2, and then I got 2 more after that. That was when I was like in high school, and we didn't keep them in the house. Of course, that's just too many big dogs in one house. Yeah, no, we got a big yard, and I got a big field behind my house, so we had a fence back there. They had plenty of room to run, but I named them all after the movie Snow Dogs. They were all named after that. Sure was. They were amazing. All right, we're gonna do one final question, and it's gonna come from Jacob Roman, because I like this question. What music do you listen to besides Elvis? Jordan, what's your final answer?
Of course, country, but I also like anything Steven Tyler. So like Aerosmith, but also like his other stuff. Really, I listen to anything, everything. I don't really listen to like classical or nothing like that, but rock, country, even new stuff. You know, I have respect for all genres of music to a certain extent. You know, gospel. So a lot of stuff.
Cool. Gino?
I listen to the Beatles, Beach Boys, Roy Orbison, Buddy Holly, Platters, all the oldies. I don't listen to anything new at all.
You sound like me. All right, Finley.
So a lot of different things. Like 40s country, even I go all the way back to that. Then a lot of stuff from the 50s, all the different, like even some doo-wop stuff, all that kind of good stuff.
Right.
And then all kinds of like rock, from 60s, 70s, and then it goes until the 90s. That's right where it cuts off. Nothing past the 90s. I like Guns N' Roses, and then 90s country, of course, is the best country of all time.
Yeah.
Like Dwight Yoakam, all that good stuff. Yes.
Good man. That's right. I agree with that. All right, I want to throw this comment up here before I let you guys say goodbye. But Maxley James says, "Hey to everybody, Maxley, in case you didn't hear, you're going to be on the season finale of What's Up with Austin. So in case you didn't know, I'm telling you now. So anyway, but hey guys, look, I really appreciate all of you coming on the show and being on here tonight, and it was fun. I really enjoy it. So before I let you go, I'm gonna start with Jordan. I'm gonna put you guys on the screen by yourself and let you guys tell the viewers a closing remark and anything else you want to add about social media or whatever. You can say whatever you want to say. Just let you close with a closing remark. Jordan, I'll let you start.
I like to say thank everybody for tuning in, and thank y'all for all the support and the love. And my ultimate goal in music is not to be some superstar, but just to make a living doing what I love, and that's entertaining. So as you got up on the screen, go like my entertainment page, Jordan Poole Entertainment Tribute Artist, and you can purchase the CD on my website, which you can find on there. And I'd like to say thank everybody for having me.
Awesome. Gino, over to you, my friend.
Yep, just like to say thank you to everybody for listening and sticking around. And you could go to Facebook and search up Giovanni Mercuri. We've got a second CD coming out soon. You could private message me if you want to buy a first one, and we can send it out to you, no problem.
Cool. Finley?
I would like to thank everybody for tuning in and all the support. And also, go follow my Facebook page and friend request me on my other one. And on Instagram, go follow me on that. Go check out my website, finleywatkins.com, which will also have my information about some of my upcoming shows. I have a show this weekend at the Rock and Roll Cafe. And it's right before Doug Church's show at the Zamin Grotto and Dean Z. So you go over and see them right after my show. And it's going to be a lot of fun. And then I have another show with Rodney Pennington on December 18th in Pocahontas, Arkansas at the James Ranch. And that's going to be a whole lot of fun, too. So if you're in the area, make sure to come and check that out.
Cool. Awesome. Well, fellas, look, thank you guys so much for coming on the show tonight. It has been fun. I really appreciate it. And we'll definitely have you guys back on sometime in season 2. So thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right. Y'all take care.
You too.
All right.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, put some hearts and likes on the screen for all these guys, man. I know they greatly appreciate you guys tuning in, and I really appreciate you guys tuning in. And we had some fun tonight. We really did. It was really fun. And so before you sign off, ladies and gentlemen, if you will, please make sure you like the Austin Irby Entertainer like page. If you're watching on Facebook, I really appreciate that. Follow me on Instagram. If you're watching on YouTube tonight and you haven't, or you're not watching on YouTube and you want to, subscribe to What's Up with Austin YouTube channel. I really appreciate that a lot. I know a lot of you have been sending some donations in, so if you'd like to send a donation to the show, you can via PayPal at aielvislive1@gmail.com, or you can simply just hit the link in the where it says contributions in the description under this video. To find out anywhere where I'm going to be or what's going on, visit austinirvyentertainment.com. Everything you need is right there. Go and like Jordan's like page, Finley's and Gino. Follow them all on Facebook. I know they appreciate that a lot. One final time before I officially let you guys go, season finale of What's Up with Austin is on December the 16th. You don't want to miss it. It is going to be probably the best show you've ever seen on here. Literally, no joke. And the top 5 that's going to be coming back, we're going to have Brooke Wright on. We're going to have Dwight Bozeman on. We're going to have Jordan Poole on, Maxley James, and Michael and Samantha Chambliss. And again, like I said, that's if their schedule allows. But that is the 5 that you guys voted that you want to see back on the show. So I know they appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank y'all so much. And don't forget, hope to see you at a show coming up very soon. We're going to be in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee in December, Honey Pass, South Carolina, Social Circle, Georgia. Like I said, you can find out all that information at austinirvyentertainment.com. God bless y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight. Until the season finale on December 16th of What's Up with Austin. God bless. Remember, God loves you. I love you. And I'll see you on December 16th for the season finale of What's Up with Austin. Don't want to miss it. See you then. God bless.